It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS TV3. Brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good afternoon. It's January 9th, 2025. We're here at the Expo for tonight's basketball action between the Deering Rams and your Portland Bulldogs. Frank and I are joined tonight by Mike Hoffer from the Forecaster and the Press Herald. Mike, both of these teams are rather evenly matched, each with 4 wins. Portland has 1 more loss. They're both ranked 6 out of 7 in their respective Class AA divisions, North and South. It looks like with Deering, they've got a couple in double-figure averages. Cleveland at 10 1/4, and Evan Lagasse at 20. He had 49 points and 9 threes against Bangor.
Yeah, when he's on, he's on. He's a very streaky shooter, and this is really. I feel like Deering has an opportunity here. They've won a couple games in a row. If they can somehow solve a Portland team that they haven't had much success against, they really have a chance to start moving up the standings. And I think they'd be a team that no one in the South is going to want to play come tournament time. But yeah, Tayshaun Cleveland has really been terrific. Some people might remember his father, Martin, who was part of that first ever Deering championship team back in 2006. Tavian Latour, the football quarterback, who had such a great fall. Doesn't score a lot, but he's kind of the general on the floor for them. Justin Jamal, he can get up down the floor. He can score points, find his teammates. So a lot of weapons for the Rams. It's just putting it together for 32 minutes that's been a problem for them. They've let some games slip away late that they feel like they probably should have won. And if they do put those pieces together, they're going to be very dangerous.
And Tavian Latour, actually in the last game that Deering had, a win against Sanford, he had 19 points and 10 rebounds. He had the double-double and I think 3 3-pointers to go with it.
Right. Again, a lot of these players are streaky. Lagasse's certainly the one that's going to make them go if he's on. I guarantee you Portland's very aware of his shooting acumen and are going to try to shut him down.
Now, Frank, the last time Portland played Deering at Deering, they won in an exciting overtime matchup, 56-52. But they held Deering's, big shooter Lagasse to 8 points, and that nobody got into double figures. Sometimes Portland steps up to stop the big guys on another team.
Oh, 100%, especially when those big guys are wearing the purple at Deering High School. These are two teams that really get up for each other. Portland's definitely had the upper hand recently, and as we saw late December, that is, great work defensively on Evan Lagasse. He had 1 field goal, 8 points, 6 of those points were from the foul line. So he really is not able to get his shot off. So I would look for Portland to try to replicate a little bit of that. If you're Deering, it's about getting him clean looks, maybe some double screens, maybe some set plays, and try to get him a look where he can step into the 3-point shot and not have to worry about creating it off the bounce. For Portland, the last time out, it was the Loic Ramazani show. 18 points, 13 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 blocks. It seemed like he was everywhere in that game. He had the game-sealing steal and layup at the end. He's kind of tailed off a little bit since then. So we'll see if the city matchup can bring out the best in him. On Tuesday night, we had Lucas Legage score 21. He's really the guy who's scoring most of the points for Portland. So look for Deering to take away him, particularly on help side defense. They will not help off Legage because he'll torch him from 3.
Well, the last game that Portland had, they defeated the Bangor Rams here at the Expo just a couple days ago in a very exciting matchup where the Bangor had a 3-pointer from beyond the half-point mark there, and then Portland sealed the deal with I believe a Benilson Lumani dunk to end it. So, folks, you never know who's going to show up for either of these teams, but it should be an exciting matchup tonight. We'll bring it to you here on WPPS TV3.
Staff and students, we welcome you to the James A. Vance Portland Exposition Building for tonight's game between the Deering Rams and our own Portland Bulldogs. And now let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First, the visitors from Deering. A senior, number 1, Justin Jamal. A junior, number 3, Michelle Patera. A senior, number 5, Tavian Latour. A senior, number 11, Evan Lagasse. And a junior, number 21, Tayshaun Cleveland. The head coach for Deering is Todd Wayne. And now let's meet the starters for your Portland Bulldogs. A sophomore, number 11, Maddox Lees. A junior, number 10, Lucas LeMage. A junior, number 0, Louis Rosani. A junior, number 1, Cordell Jones. And a senior, number 40, Devin Walker. Bulldogs are coached by Joe Russo. The officials for tonight's game: Christopher Whitney and Patsy and Portland High's athletic trainer caring for the athletes tonight is Anne-Marie Griffin-Bouchard. And now, would you please rise, focus your attention on the American flag, and please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
So, we've got Devin Walker at half court versus Tayshawn Cleveland.
241st matchup between these ancient rivals. Bulldogs lead 157-83.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a statistic. Did not expect that to be almost a 2-1 advantage for Portland with that many games. Those great hands, of course.
Aggressive defense, just like we saw in that first game. And nice block there by Tavian Latour.
So set to inbound now. Cordell Jones looks for an open player. Yeah, I mean, that was good, but there has to be a little bit more movement.
Good hands there by Michelle Butera. And we'll do it all over again.
He had to do that, though, or he would have gotten the penalty, and, of course, the turnover goes the other way.
Throwing out a man.
Open shot, yeah. He's with the rebound.
And taken away by Latour again.
Yep. So 2 steals from him early on. Nice hustle there by Lucas Legage. So Butera retains Tavian Latour.
Man-to-man for Portland off the inbound.
Legage on Legacy.
Shooter on shooter. And rebound comes to Jones.
And he brings it down himself, pushes it to Lucas Legage. Knees inside. Whoa.
That's going to be deflected off by Legacy.
It's a nice crowd tonight, I'd say, is this a vacation night still?
It is not, unfortunately.
It was last night for SMCC. I'm mixing up my teams. Here we are, Devin Walker inside. Fighting hard. Oh, what a shot.
Kind of a funky angle there by Walker. Fights through the contact, gets the 2.
You know, that reminds me a little bit of Kevin McHale and a little bit of Larry Bird when he hit that shot from behind the bucket.
Against the Rockets.
Yeah, good for him.
Nice. There's a block by Walker.
Block by Walker.
Looks like 2 blocks in that sequence by Walker.
Yeah, and a turnover.
Yeah, nice defense there by the Bulldogs.
So 2-0 here, 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, Deering and man-to-man here. Big change from the 2-1-2 zone we saw in the first matchup. Gutierrez strips Jones.
Wow. Cordell Jones, second effort, gives the Dogs a 4-0 lead. 5:45 left here in the first quarter, and Mee steals it.
I stepped out of bounds.
Steps out.
Right idea, though. Oh, there we go. He got the steal after him.
Steal anyway, and here comes Lucas Gage up and in. Everybody getting into the act right now for Portland. Here's Latour, though. What a nifty scoop. It doesn't fall. The rebound, Ramazani to LeGage all the way down. Oh, my gosh.
Nice
bullet
work
pass
by Walker running the floor.
Yeah, bullet pass.
Turnover. And right back the other way. Where are we going to go? We got a jump ball, travel. What do we have? Jump ball, possession arrow to Portland. So right off the bat, 4 quick turnovers for Deering in the first 3 minutes.
Ridwan Muhammad will check in for Tavian Latour. $6-0 is the score, folks. 5:09 left in the first quarter. That very referee was at SMCC last night. Not sure of his name. But he and Todd Wing look like twins a little bit. Just
the hairline, Steve. Come on.
I know.
Travel. Yeah. Everyone in the building saw that one. There we go. 94 feet of pressure from Portland.
Ramazani's hands are always moving.
That incredible quickness.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Mees rushes down. Slows it up. Gets Cordell following. Cordell wants to take it in. And they get a hand on it, so it'll remain the Dogs' ball here with 4:19 left in the first quarter. Things happening rather quickly in Portland with only a 6-0 lead. Even I can say that's a 6-0 run.
A lot of action so far. Doesn't necessarily translate to points.
That's right. Cleveland with a monster rebound there.
Deflected out by Jones.
And Benilson Lumani will check in for Devin Walker.
As you mentioned in the opener, Lumani had a good game against Bangor.
He did.
Exclamation point dunk to end it.
Well, it's quickly up court by Jamal.
Stone.
My goodness. What a pass by Ramazani to LeGage.
Yeah, a little late, but it was right on the money. LeGage for 2, timeout Deering.
We'll take 1-2 with 3:48 left here in the first quarter. Portland up 8-0. So Todd Wing took the short timeout. We'll see what he had to say to his team if we can figure it out. Portland going back here after the token pressure. Cleveland with the pass to the wing. And Lumani skies for that rebound on the miss by Mohammed.
Portland's still pushing the pace here.
And that's a steal.
Taken away again by Ramazani.
Oh my goodness.
He and Olgassi trade the ball off.
Knees covers and...
Offensive. Ooh. Nah, I didn't think he got his feet set, personally. But there's a reason why I'm not out there, Steve. That's it.
Corbin Burke checks in now for Deering. Cleveland inside is going to be fouled by Lumani.
Coach Russo doesn't like it. He did a good job of keeping his hands up. At the last minute, he reached in and tried to get the block, and they grabbed him for the reach. Tayshaun Cleveland at the line.
So far, it's still a 5-minute scoring drought here for the Rams with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
And kind of a lid on the basket right now. And that's going to be off Lumani. And baseline inbound for the Rams.
Jamal has it. Cleveland comes up with it. Burke inside. Ooh, what a monster block by Lumani.
Clean that time.
Mies on the break, doesn't fall. Jones underneath, and a foul.
I think that's Lumani.
Is that what John Paradise said? I'm not sure.
That's who I'm giving it to. So foul on Luik. David Audie and Ricky Kango entering the game for Deering and Portland respectively. There's Audie right off the bat.
Oh my gosh, he missed the layup, and that's kind of the way it's been going for Deering all night, but Burke with the offensive.
A nice hustle by Burke there.
High off the glass, still doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. This time, Legage grabs it, and now Kango on the break.
Loses it. That's going down. That he just never had control of it, Steve. And he's got 3 guys in there. You know, you got to think about pulling that ball back out.
Oh, good hands by Kango.
Yeah, very active. Look at that, another steal.
Yeah. Here's Ramazani. What a move!
Yeah, nice take up and under. We'll have another Todd Wing timeout.
Well, folks, it's 12-0. 1:49 left in the first quarter. So Evan Lagasse to inbound here. An absolute drought here for Deering in the first quarter.
Little zone press from Portland, easily
Audie
broken.
on the break.
Wow! Oh!
Cordell Jones with a monster block.
I was going to break the backboard with that. Ramazani can't finish. Rebound Burke.
Nice rebound, and he muscled that out of there. Latour behind his back and throws it away.
You know, Steve, I'll go back to that block by Jones. He covered a lot of ground and not a lot of time, and he's skied for that block.
So 1.5 minutes left here, folks, in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs are up 12-0.
Here's a change in defense for the Rams. 2-1-2 zone. Jump ball, so that'll be a Portland turnover. Arrow pointing to the Rams.
9-7, I believe, in turnovers. Deering has 9.
That's my count as well.
Corbin Burt inbounds to Jamal. Portland's defense has been outstanding so far, folks.
Yeah, stick back to man here after a little zone press look. Nice screen, Jamal. Blocked by Walker.
A man possessed tonight.
Another,
oh my goodness. Oh, that was all ball.
Late whistle there. Now they're saying you got him with the body. No, they're calling a foul on Legage. So be Legage with the body, which negates the block. So Evan Lagasse going to the line shooting 2. Trying to get the Rams on the board.
With 40.4 seconds left here in the first quarter. They're just cold as ice right now.
There's one.
There you go.
Sometimes all it takes is for one to fall, Steve.
12-1, 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. A high pass. Ramazani handles it. Cordell Jones knees to Legage.
Now here's your formula, right? Ball fakes, shot fakes, movement without the basketball. It's how you can kill that zone. Ball reversal.
Legage for 3. 7 points tonight to lead the Dogs, and of course all scorers. 15-1 is the score now. 8 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, textbook ball movement there and good rotation from Portland. Deering's gonna run out of time.
My goodness, what a way to end the first quarter, folks. 14-point lead for the Dogs. Quarter action here, it'll be Portland's possession. We can report to you that the Portland Bulldogs girls defeated Deering 34-22 this evening.
Nice win for Coach Joe Johnson in his inaugural season as head coach of Portland girls basketball.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Mies was open beyond the arc. Instead, it's going to be a steal.
Deering advances.
Latour cross court. Great hands by Mies.
Yeah, and again, see, Portland's turned a lot of those into steals tonight. Really, it's the deflections that make it happen. You get hand on ball, you get a chance to make it into a turnover. So, good active hands there by Mies. Good read as well on the long skip pass. And Jones again.
Happens again.
Yep. I'm not sure that as a basketball team you can have too many deflections.
Usually good things happen. Wow, that's going to be, that looked like it might have been off the knee of a Deering player, but.
Kind of a tough angle for both those officials. I couldn't tell myself. So kind of a funky little corner inbound here for Deering. Yep.
Turnover.
Yeah, they say Butera never established inbounds. Or we stepped out after it. So that's double-digit turnovers for Deering, and we're only 7 minutes into the second quarter.
15-1 here. One minute in, and then Legage stops, shoots, rebound to Justin Jamal. He's going to go coast to coast, and offensive foul! My goodness.
That nice take there by Maddox Mies. He gave up one, and he took a charge on the other end.
Right now, nothing is going right for Deering here in the early going. 15-1 is the score, folks, with 6:50 left in the first half. The Dogs in front.
A bit of a lazy pass there. Got away with it.
Yeah, Butera, that was a steal waiting to happen. Here's Ramazani now. He'll get past Jamal. No, Walker's going to step out. He's got the open shot.
Oh, why not?
What a game Devin Walker is having tonight on both ends of the floor. Cleveland posts, and there's Walker again.
Again, deflection, couldn't quite get the steal out of it, but nice hands by Devin. Wow. That all started with Ramazani after
2-on-1 here. Oh, lost it.
after Jamal had that tough angle under the basket. You had LeGage and Walker there closing him off. Ramazani got his hands in there, just kind of disrupted him just enough to force him into putting the shot up to avoid the 3-second call. That created the turnover, but the Bulldogs couldn't capitalize.
They still lead 18-1, 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Moga Yanga has entered the game for the first time.
Jamal lost it.
Yeah, that's Ramazani's hands there. It won't go down as a steal, but he really disrupted Jamal's control. He was able to kind of get a hold of it and then lose it out of bounds.
The more I see of Loic Ramazani, the more impressed I am. He just worries the other teams.
Oh, absolutely. So we go with a 1-3-1 zone look from Deering here. So Todd Wing kind of throwing the kitchen sink at the Bulldogs, as he should.
Cordell throws up the three. That doesn't fall, but LeGage is underneath, and he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, nice work by LeGage crashing the boards there. I wasn't a huge fan of that shot from Cordell, but Bulldogs may get out of this yet with points.
Lucas LeGage at the line for the Bulldogs, shooting 2.
LeGage buries the first.
In the second. So he's got 9 points on the night. 20-1 is the score.
Here comes a high screen from Cleveland.
Wow.
Have a foul on Lumani, I think, coming across the body. That'll be 2 on Benilson. Bulldogs first of the quarter.
Wow.
Nice follow there by Yanga, and there it is. That's Deering's first field goal of the game, Steve.
Oh, my goodness gracious. About 11 minutes into this game. Hand on it.
Nice ball movement.
Yeah, and a nice pass to LeGage, and he's feeling it now as he hits double figures with 12 points on the game.
And Steve, that's what happens when you move the ball.
Oh, and Ramazani with another steal. And in.
Another Deering timeout.
We'll take one, too, with 4:22 left in the first half, and the Dogs up by a lot. We are back. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, Ali Al-Najafi on camera. As we've been all season long, look at Cordell with a steal and in.
And a quick foul. He's going for another steal.
That's his first foul as Deering will check back in Rudwin Mohammed, and the Dogs will check in Ricardo Kango for Cordell.
Yeah, nice activity, nice minutes for Jones.
Jamal's quick. Nice defense there, closing up that lane.
That's that tight man-to-man we've seen.
In the corner for three, Rudwin Mohammed. 27-6 now. 3:30 left in the first half.
Yep, still 1-3-1 here from Deering. Need to get some baseline motion here, I think, Steve.
Ramazani shoots.
Yeah, really forced that shot there. You could sense the frustration on the other side. And Cleveland runs the floor nicely. That's going to be a goaltend.
Yeah. So Luik will take a seat and Cordell will come in. 27-8. He's over half court. Wow, well, he was fouled.
Can't even argue that one, Steve. Lagassi's first, Deering second. Telegraphed that one.
Oh my goodness, fell over his own player though, Mr. Cleveland.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, a little too far ahead.
Just too late on the pass.
Cordell to Lucas. But
Deering
well.
back trapping and trapping up top. So when they trap, somebody's open. So you got to get out of that double team, move the ball around, find the open hand.
He stops and shoots. The rebound comes to Moga Yanga.
Last couple minutes, Portland's been pretty cold. Another block from Devin Walker. Why not?
Gracious. What a game tonight he's having, stepping up.
You can't get away from the ball movement if you're Portland here. Yeah, there's a steal. Yeah, foul on Maddox Meese.
Yeah, that'll be his second.
Portland's third.
Team score.
So, Yanga. Oh, well. Oh, my goodness, that's a foul.
Yep. Yeah, if you're Portland, you don't really like that whistle because it looks like they were getting right into fast break mode. But that'll be a foul on Yanga. And I have 16 Deering turnovers on my sheet, Steve. How about you?
I do now. I trust you more than me. I have Portland in double figures. Yeah. I don't know how many.
Yeah, I have 10 as well.
Me, yeah, so.
Change. Burke on top of the 1-3-1. Ronan Wing has entered for Deering.
Oh, Walker inside. He's got Yanga, tried to set a screen for him, but.
Oh boy, that's probably get away with the travel there.
Turnover anyway.
And take it right back.
Gage. Oh, he fakes the shot.
Yeah.
Ramazani, there's the open Walker. Well, one-on-one. And he'll be fouled.
Yeah, a little out of control there from Devin. But he gets away with it. There's going to be a foul on Ridwan Mahmoud. Or Mohammed, that is. 2 shots for Devin Walker.
Folks, Deering yet to break into double figures. Just under a minute to go here. 53.6 seconds. They're up 27-8. As Walker will step in for 2. Hits the first one for his 6th point of the evening. Hits them both. He shoots them like a man who's played this game before.
Yeah, there's Deering on the break.
Well, nice ball movement, but the rebound comes to Kanga. Kanga over to Ramazani.
We'll see how fast Portland plays here.
Yeah, there is 37 seconds left here. There's LeGage cutting in. Throws it back out to Cordell. Kanga. Well.
As it deflected away. Ends up to LeGage for 3.
Well, he's been hot from there, but Burke with the rebound. He's skies for that.
Kango active hands again. He'll switch out of it. Wing to Audie. Audie for 2. Put it up or not.
So at the half, it's 29-10, and we'll be set to wrap up the first half for you with Mike Hoffer in just a moment. So rather surprising, Mike, Portland with a 19-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, the Bulldogs, give them credit. They really came out with a great intensity, forcing turnovers, blocking shots, getting easy baskets. In the blink of an eye, it's 20-1. Deering's kind of crept back a little bit, hung in the game, but if you're the Bulldogs, you got to feel really good at this point. Still, 16 big minutes to go, though, and nothing's secured here.
Lucas LeGage came up very big in that first half with 12 points. Loic Ramazani, I have him for 4 steals.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's been all over the place. As we talked about active hands, and that's really getting contagious. You saw Cordell Jones, hands shooting the gap. Maddox Meese reading the ball over the top. When those deflections are coming, it feels like the floodgates open, and Portland did a great job of turning those turnovers into points in the first quarter. Kind of tailed off a little bit in the second, so I think the message for the Bulldogs is going to be pedal to the metal coming out of halftime. Go after this. Don't let Deering creep back in. This is a Deering team that has lost their fair share of leads. They haven't played much from behind this year, so it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Wing makes, because in that first matchup, we had a similar kind of first couple minutes. Portland ran out big. Deering crept back in, eventually took the lead. So I think if you're Deering, you got to just keep the pulse low and say we've been here before.
Devin Walker, also a monster in the first half. I have him for 3 blocks. I defer to you, though, Mike.
Yeah,
7
4,
points as well, yeah.
No, he's played well, and that was part of that fast start. Some big block shots. Not only him, Cordell as well. And, Portland, when they're getting the offense from their defense, they're unstoppable. We'll see if they can get back to that here in the second half, or if Deering can creep closer and make it an interesting fourth quarter. They got a long way to go, though.
Folks, we're going to bring you second half action in a moment. So we start second half action now.
Yep. Looks like both teams, their original starters. Jamal Butero, Otoro, Agassi, and Cleveland for Deering. Ramazani, Jones, LeGage, Meese, and Walker for Portland.
Jones with the rebound. He's got LeGage. It was just too far. But Deering coming out with intensity. But look at Walker with his 5th block of the night. What a monster night he is having tonight. Ramazani to Lucas LeGage, inside to Meese. Ramazani, nice ball movement. Walker in the corner. Doesn't fall. Rebound to Jamal. Now we'll have a foul.
And, Steve, it's fair to say that foul will be on Meese, I believe. No, Cordell, number 1.
Cordell's second of the night.
It's fair to say, Steve, that, referees can make adjustments too. It was a very loosely called first quarter, tightened up a tiny bit in the second quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if those guys got into the locker room and, chatted it over and say, look, what adjustments are we going to make? As Butera hits the first.
I can tell you that is something that does happen, although in baseball it's a little different because we don't really have a halftime. But we definitely discuss things when necessary between innings.
1-3-1, kind of extending it to little 3-quarter court here if you're Deering.
Butera out front. Ramazani, oh my goodness.
Foul on Cleveland. Yeah, so that's Tayshaun Cleveland's first. As we can see, referees definitely tightening up a little bit.
Loic Ramazani at the line, shooting 2. He's got 4 points tonight. He had a terrific game against Bangor, but no points. He had a lot of steals and a lot of assists. Tonight, though, he's got 5 points, 4 steals, at least 2 assists.
The Rams seem to bring out the best in Ramazani, and he hits 2 foul shots.
So it's 31-12, folks. 6:50 left here in the third quarter. Look at those hands by Cordell. Almost forced a turnover. Question is whether they're going to get it over half court.
I think a little more time than you think. There we go. Nice. That's a nice recovery there by Tayshaun Cleveland. He nearly threw the ball away, but stayed on assignment, ran the floor, got the pass from Otor, put it in for 2.
Cordell Jones, and he's going to be fouled by Justin Jamal. That's his second.
And it'll be a sideline inbound. Here comes a trap, so relentless pressure from Deering here. Portland's just going to be disciplined.
Whoa, that is foul.
Yeah, I can't put 2 hands on him.
Agassi, his second.
Deering's third. So if nothing else, Deering coming up very physical here in the third quarter. That 1-3-1 trying to harass every single ball handler for the Bulldogs. Got to get it in.
Someone's going to get open there. It's Cordell stepping out. Ooh, a little too far.
The 13th Portland turnover. 17 for the Rams.
And for the time being, a full court press.
There we go, full court man. Oh no, they're going to fall. Yeah, it is man.
A long 3 for Lagasse. Ramazani comes up with it. The long pass to Legage. Oh my goodness. But Cordell comes up with the rebound. And
throw it away.
Yeah, Lucas threw that one away.
And Coach Russo not happy with that series there.
31-14, folks. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Portland Bulldogs in front here at the Expo for an always exciting city matchup. The drive and in.
Wow, long range scoop shot. You never really hear that one, Steve, from Lagasse.
Only his 3rd point of the night, so Portland has done a good job of suppressing Deering's best scorer. Cordell inside to Ramazani. Here's Legage.
Yeah,
for 3.
When Legage gets a chance to set his feet, he's got to be one of the best shooters in the state of Maine.
And that ball movement was so crisp.
Absolutely. We talk about it all the time. When you're sharing the ball, good things happen. The best way to get the ball back is to get rid of it.
Might be a body.
I think it's going to be foul on Legage. No, it's going to be on Walker. Interesting. Didn't see him get him on the arm, but Lagasse shooting 2.
Benny Lumani checks in for Devin Walker. Oh, there's a fight. Yeah.
Now we'll stop the game till that gets sorted out.
As the teams take the court. We've just sustained about a 40-minute delay here, Frank, based on an altercation in the stands.
And, keeping the focus here on basketball, almost like a second halftime, even longer than a halftime. So interesting to see how these teams adjust. They got a 5-minute warm-up time, but, they're definitely not as warm as you were, in the heat of competition. So 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. We'll see which coaches manage that well. If you're Deering, kind of chance to catch your breath a little bit.
Yeah, it's knocked out. 34-18 is the score. The Portland Bulldogs are in front here, as you suggest, with just under 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Portland, if you're Portland, I'm sure that the conversation is about keeping the pedal to the metal here. Deering making a nice little run there before the stoppage. So if you're Portland, you got to come out and be the aggressor here.
LeGage gets the ball from Ramazani. There were a host of people on the other side of the stands here escorted out.
Deering's back in man-to-man. Physical man-to-man, as we've seen most of the night. We have thrown some zone looks in as well. Yeah,
there's that trap, but actually allows Ramazani to put it back down. He stops, shoots on the short jumper. Doesn't fall. Rebound, Latour.
Yeah, that's a huge defensive possession for Deering. Portland possessed the ball for over a minute there. You've got to be feeling good about that if you're in purple.
All the way across court to Latour, and Ramazani with a hand on it. I can tell you this whole crowd on both sides is pretty excited. Very happy to see their teams back out on the floor here to do what we came here for, play basketball.
Absolutely. Nice dish there by Lagasse.
Yeah, but didn't fall, and Mees with the rebound. Brings it up court. LeGage, short jumper, and there you go. Money, Lucas LeGage.
18 points for LeGage.
Cleveland, Mees will be charged with that foul, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 on Maddox. A little foul trouble there. Portland's third of the third quarter.
Shooting 2 at the line will be Tayshaun Cleveland. He's only got 4 points so far tonight. He can try to increase that now.
Hits the first.
With just under 3 minutes in the third quarter here. It's now a 16-point Portland lead, and slowly Deering can whittle at this lead. They did it in the first game they played this year.
Yep, absolutely. Unsurprising, especially with that second stoppage. I can't emphasize that enough, Steve. That's another chance to reset if you're Deering, go over what's going well, and fix what's not. Meese gets his first points of the game. A little floater falls for him.
And that makes an 18-point Portland lead, 38-20. 2.5 left here in the third quarter. The long 3 bounces out to Jamal.
Skip pass, nearly stolen by Ramazani. Latour.
Wow. Nice effort underneath there, but...
Yeah, no have a foul. Was walking up the rebound. He's held, I believe, by Cleveland or Lagasse. We'll see. And it will be Cleveland. Second foul on Tayshaun Cleveland.
Gets credit for the offensive rebound first and the putback, but it didn't fall. So, 2:14.
Deering's fourth foul here in the quarter.
Walker is trapped, but gets it over to Cordell Jones.
Deering's pressure is harassing Portland a little bit.
LeGage. Tamiz.
Portland's just going to settle down, spread out, get back in rhythm.
Ramazani to Walker. Oh, my goodness.
There we go.
Now, that might be offensive. That was clear because he was spinning out of control, Butera.
Yeah. Maddox Meese took that one on the chin. He earned it. And so we go. Full court man still from Deering.
Ramazani over quickly over half court. Dribbles past 2. Cordell to Lucas Legage. So Deering again, well, that's going to stay Portland ball on the possession.
Yeah, well.
Sometimes I'd like to be a fly on the wall right down in here what Joe and Dan and Joe are saying to the players.
Yep.
Mees takes it in. And the rebound to Jamal.
A nice hustle by
Cleveland.
Jones. Yeah, Cordell. Cordell doesn't get credit for anything on that, but he really affected that play big time by hustling back on defense, and now we'll have foul shots on the other end.
Yeah, and Maddox Mees was fouled.
That third foul on Tayshaun Cleveland. So it'll be Mees shooting 2. 5 fouls in the quarter for Deering.
1 minute left, folks, in this third quarter. 38-20 is the score. He can make it a 20-point lead if he hits these foul shots.
Short. No legs under that one.
Burke and Mohammed will check in for Cleveland and Butera for Deering. And unfortunately, he doesn't get either of them. And Latour with the rebound to Jamal, who is fast as can be.
Yep, he'll be fouled. Make that up. I'm sure that's on Meese. It is on Meese. That's 4.
So Benny Lumani will check in, and so will Ricky Congo. Maddox Mees will take a seat, and so will Devin Walker.
Yep, Jamal hits the first.
So a 16-point lead still. 38-22. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ramazani stops, shoots, short. Wow, that was a heck of a pass. Cordell almost got a hand on it there, or he did get a hand on it.
High screen off the bounce. Nice rebound by Latour.
Yeah.
Taken away by Ramazani.
Look at that.
And a foul.
Eric fouls on number 5, Tony Latour. That's his first.
So Loic Ramazani with a chance to bring it up to an 18-point lead. We'll see what happens at the line. As Cordell gets wrapped up by Anne-Marie Bouchard on the sideline.
I'm not sure the official asking Coach Russo, or telling Coach Russo he has a sub for him, or I guess not. So we'll thumb wrap for Cordell. And we'll resume play. Back iron on the first. Foul shooting woes continue here. Portland 0 for 3 in the third quarter so far.
One for 4. Ramazani with his 7th point of the evening. Coming down is Mohammed and tries to do it himself. Yep. And Cordell with the rebound. Congo.
Boy, that's
that's going to be offensive.
You know, you got to look up and move the ball at that point. Steve just ran full bore into the defender, and there's your offensive foul. So full court pressure here from Portland. And it's a little trap coming. Nope. Jamal gets it over.
Yeah. But look at that. Ramazani does get credit for the steal. The end of 3 quarters, 39-22, Dogs in front. So here we are now, 4th quarter action. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Things quieted down quite a bit the second part of that 3rd quarter, Frank, in the stands.
And after that that little delay, slow going. There you go. Evan Lagasse, that's what Deering needed.
39-25, and Kango is in trouble. My God.
Yeah. Deering wants to travel, but
yeah,
a lot of options there before the foul was called.
I missed who the foul was on.
That's going to be on Justin Jamal, number 1.
His 3rd.
And there's Meese will check back in for Kango.
Deering's going to have some tight D here.
Yeah, 14-point lead for the Rams, so not insurmountable.
Oh, nice effort by Walker, but
too much movement there from Devin when he left the floor.
Yep.
Just got to go up with it, execute.
Not for Cordell's foot, but Lagasse recovers the screen by Latour. Well, that looked like it could have been a foul too. A travel too.
That was good defense by Jones, but Walker will pick up the foul. Devin's 2nd, Portland's 1st. So this is exactly what you want, Steve. If you're Coach Wing, you're at the foul line, down 14, no time coming off the clock, best shooter at the line, chance to start closing it down. And tighten up that lead and make the Bulldogs sweat a little bit. Lagasse gets the first.
Wow. And Lagasse gets the rebound as well.
That's going to be a foul on Ramazani. It's Loic 2nd, Portland 2nd.
Bulldogs foul is number 6, Loic Ramazani. That's his 2nd. Team 2nd.
39-26 is the score, folks. 7:07 left in regulation. Lagasse inside.
Travel. That's 21 Ram turnovers by my count to 15 for the Bulldogs. Deering wisely showing pressure here.
Ramazani over to Cordell Jones. Jones gets it over half court pretty quickly. He's got Walker underneath.
Yeah, Walker keeps bringing that ball down, Steve. He's just going to keep it high and go up with it.
Burke on the rebound. Turnover. The Gage.
Wow. That's going to be late whistle reach on Latour.
His 1st on the evening.
Oh, correction.
Yeah, they called
it on Muhammad.
And that's his 2nd.
I will say, Steve, the one adjustment from our stoppage there is officials really letting them play since we've come back from the delay.
Kango, wow. LeCage recovered nicely and goes in with it. He is a basketball player.
That looked like a turnover waiting for a place to happen, but made something out of nothing.
41-26, 6:19 left. Walker got a hand on it, but he's going to get credited or discredited for a foul here.
That'll be Devin's 3rd.
Jamal with a chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. 41-28 is the score, folks, with 6:14 left. Doesn't work, and
big
Latour
offensive
comes up with the
rebound by Latour. If Deering can score here, it's going to feel like a completely different contest.
Wow. Jamal bounced around like a pinball under there. Kango comes up with it. And a foul on Jamal.
Going to be Jamal's fourth.
Michelle Butera will check in for Justin Jamal. Boy, Deering has done a good job covering these inbounds plays.
And Jones throws it over the top out of bounds. So we have 13-point lead, 6 minutes to play. Plenty of time in this contest.
Well, Deering has slowly whittled it away as they did in the last game.
And really as expected. You know, they're not going to play as poorly as they did in that opening salvo.
They were down by 19 at halftime.
High screen.
Wow.
That's going to be a reach on Lumani. It's going to be 3 on Benilson. And 4 on the Bulldogs. So one more. And Portland will be over the limit. A couple big foul shots here for Butera.
First one does not go as Ramazani will check in for Lumani. Wow.
Another offensive rebound.
Yeah. Lagasse skying for that rebound and really all over him. Oh my goodness.
And a turnover.
Good defense, I guess, by Deering.
Yep, the aggression's paying off. 17 Portland turnovers here. A little post-up game from Lagasse. Followed by Burke. Count it. Chance for a three-point play.
Wow. Now it's 41-30. It's an 11-point Portland lead. Deering can cut it down to single digits.
I think you're going to be thinking about a timeout here for Coach Russo. A chance to reset.
Ramazani comes up with it, and he's trapped.
And he throws it off the Deering guy. It's going to be off Burke. And there's the Coach Russo timeout.
So with 5:15 left, Portland is up 41-30. We'll be back. So here we go. Loic Ramazani to inbound. To Cordell Jones. Oh, what a nice bucket.
Yeah.
That had to be by design. The gauge open underneath.
Yeah, nice put in for Lucas. He's really carrying the load right here the last few minutes offensively. And there goes Lagasse for 2. Gage over the top.
Wow.
Plays it in for 2.
(45-32), folks. Dogs in front, 4:40 left. The long 3 for Lagasse. Doesn't fall, but Burke with the rebound.
Yeah, Portland's got to do a better job on the boards, but Lagasse's hurt. He'll take a seat. He'll be replaced by Justin Jamal. Mohammed 3, in and out. Tipped in by Latour.
Wow. And the trap is on here, but Cordell gets it over quickly. Conga thinks about it, thinks better of it. Cordell drives in.
Ooh. Strong take from Cordell.
Yeah, he really just willed that right in.
Yeah, tough angle.
47-34.
Nice defense.
Gage. Oh, that looked like a block.
I don't like that one. I was about to compliment him on great defense, Steve, and I think I still will. That was good defense by LaGage.
Only 2 referees tonight. Sometimes we get 3.
And a lot to cover on a big court as well. This is the pro size court, full 94.
Rebound, Cordell to Conga. Pushes to Mies. Well,
Again, gives it away. Get bailed up by the foul there, Steve. For Portland, you got to snap the ball around here, right? This is not the time to start putting the ball on the floor and going 1-on-3. You got to snap that ball around. And that foul's on Latour, I believe. I've tried to give him one already, Steve, so I'm going to give him this one no matter what.
well, that
Steal.
was unfortunate. Jamal dribbles past 2. Nothing doing. Inside and 1 for Michel Butera. So, folks, watch out. It's 47-36 now. It's an 11-point lead. 3.5 minutes left.
I don't know what we have going on here. That's going to be 5th foul on Mies. I guess. Coach Russo, a little bit of time to put a sub in. We'll send Kango. So that'll do it for Maddox Mies. 4 points of the night. Well, with 4 rebounds, a steal and an assist.
Butera with the 1 shot here can bring Daring to within 10. And he does.
Now here you go. If you're Deering, you can ratchet up the pressure. Portland's point guards on the bench. Force their secondary ball handlers to handle it.
Wow. Cordell kept a hold of that. It was pretty amazing. Ramazani off of a foot. Conga. Walker. Conga.
Well, he's fouled hard. Wow.
Boy, did he go down hard.
And 3 candidates for that one. That's going to be Latour, his second. And here you go, Steve. Up 10, 3 minutes. This is time to make the foul shots. This is when the free ones count.
A bit of a brick there as Lagasse will check in for Jamal.
Nope.
Walker got a hand on it, though.
Big offensive rebound there by Devin.
Then LaGage with the long 3.
He's feeling it tonight, Steve.
Kunga gets a hand on it. Oh, goodness.
Got to be a travel there. Or a backcourt or something.
Well, there's the turnover. I'm going to call it Portland's ball. That was a wild chain of events.
So I have 23 points for Lucas LeGage tonight.
I might have more for him. I might have 26. I might not be counting right.
Well, I'm also an English teacher. Nice take by Galoik for 2.
Oh, terrific. Important bucket for him and a steal.
Yep, that's Kango came up with that one. And injury timeout.
Wow, Latour now limping.
Well, Agassi back. It appears it might have just been a cramp. Maybe the same thing for Latour. He's kind of holding his foot funny. And, Steve, you got to wonder if that stoppage that we had affected the players that way. Maybe getting cold and trying to get, literally heated back up.
Kunga is fouled by Legassi.
Legassi's third. Deering over the limit. So 2 more chances at the foul line for Kango.
Legassi only with 9 points, though, tonight so far.
Jones will get worked on again if it's a little blood. I think after a certain amount of time they have to sub unless they take a timeout, so Portland will take a timeout.
So 2.5 minutes left. The score 52-37. What an exciting matchup. Back from the timeout. And Ricky Congo will be at the line.
Shooting 2. Back iron.
I can tell you that the interesting part of this whole event tonight and that delay is that the huddle camera, the live shot, has timed out. But we'll still bring you the whole game here on WPPS.
So I guess it's a good thing that we're not live on huddle tonight, Steve.
Boy, Ricky Benilson underneath, though.
Nice work there. Kept the ball high, didn't bring it down for the shorter man to steal it.
Jamal underneath. Walker with the rebound, fighting.
And a foul by Legassi. So Ricardo Kango back to the foul line.
Well, he's 0 for 4, I think, so that's who you want there in this late going.
Ricardo Kango is at the line for Bulldogs, shooting 2.
All right, Kango breaks the cold streak.
Kango gets 1 of 2. The rebound, Kango! And the dunk!
No, they're going to wave that off, Steve. That's going to be, Kango was fouled.
You know, I find you to be very, you really do a great job calming me down, Frank.
And that foul will be on Burke. Burke's first.
Ricardo Kango is at the line, shooting 2.
Kango at the line.
It's another one.
Important buckets here.
Yeah, these are the games where the foul shots really count.
Can make it a 20-point lead. It's 19 now, back up to where they were at halftime. Congo 1 of 2, but Benilson Lumani with another rebound, and Congo inside! This is so exciting, Frank.
Yeah. Muhammad 3 knocks it down.
He does indeed. Deering will not go down without a fight.
And we'll have another timeout, Portland.
So we'll take 1-2 with 1:42 left. 58-40 is the score.
All right, here we go.
So here we go, folks. Ramazani up court to Lumani to Walker it in. 60-40 Bulldogs. 1.5 minutes left. That's going to be all she wrote, folks. The three falls in and out. Lumani with the rebound, but he hands it to the opposing player for a turnover.
I think it was Butero who got picked that one up. Oh, no, it was Muhammad. And we're going to call the game here, Steve, as another fight's broken out.
The game is over. Portland wins 60-41.
And just a sad sight all around, Steve, that's how we're going to end a city basketball showdown here, is with two fights in the stands. This is just sad all around.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see. It really is. These players come out and play their hearts out, and we're going to wrap up here, I think. We'll take a timeout here at this point in any event, folks. So, Frank, I guess there's a first time for everything.
Yeah,
we've been doing
kidding.
this for I don't know how many years. I've been doing games for 20 years, never seen one quite like this. Very unfortunate for the city, really. But there was a game that was played tonight, and Portland was victorious 60-41 on the strength of 26 points by Lucas Legage.
You know, Steve, it's funny, when these two teams played over at Deering, Legage couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. It was like there was a lid on the rim and it was locked on. He kind of got a couple foul shots to end the game that night, but tonight in his home gym in the Expo, Lucas Legage showed up and played well.
He sure did, and Loic Ramazani was next up with 9 points along with Devin Walker, each of them helping in their own way, with Walker with almost a half a dozen blocks, Loic with half a dozen assists. So it's not just those guys, everybody stepped up tonight.
Yeah, I think it proved the point again that when that ball's moving around, the team will score the right amount of points. If players are worried about how much they're scoring, it's going to take away from the team atmosphere. That ball snaps around, it's going to find the open man, the right guy's going to hit the right shot, and that's what happened tonight for Portland. But unfortunately, kind of casting a pall over what should have been a really good night for the Bulldogs.
Well, that's right. And no Deering player in double figures. And again, so important. Portland, time after time, Coach Russo's teams step up and stop big players from making big plays. And that happened tonight as Evan Lagasse had, you have him with 11. I had him with 9. So he may have just hit double figures tonight, but still way below his average.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And again, this is, credit to Coach Russo, credit to his game plan. We saw a lot of Lucas Legage on Evan Lagasse. We talk about Legage as an offensive player, but, he really stepped up defensively, too, holding Deering's best player, again, to well below his average. But overall, team effort from Portland, swarming to the ball. We talked about those deflections in the first half, creating chaos. And from that chaos, loss came another nice win for the city team.
Folks, Portland is next playing Edward Little at Edward Little. WPPS will not be able to bring you that game, but we will bring you the Thornton Academy game, which will be a week from this coming Friday. This is Steve Schwartz for Frank Myatt and Mike Hoffer, Alnian Lajafi, who did yeoman's work on the camera tonight, I have to say, as seems like he got a boxing match as well as a basketball game. But for WPPS TV, saying so long and good night.